Wow, kind of a big reveal.
That's just CBR.com. You are going to attempt to answer questions about Digman
I see. Okay.
while you
Wildly
draw what comes to mind.
Okay.
Love it.
Hashtag Comic-Con. My fantasy scenario about Digman is that this was like something that you guys cooked up like in between shots on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's exactly what happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
God, I'm so in tune. I love it. Because as an archaeologist who's definitely his own character, is not inspired by any other.
Correct.
Yeah.
To his own IP now, Rick is. Do you remember the deep genesis of it?
I remember I was driving home. We had been talking about, we loved animation, and we had been talking about coming up with something that we could make together that'd be really fun and filled with jokes. And then I was driving home one day and Andy called me and he went, "What about a shithead archaeologist?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's something." And then we started cooking from there, and then just started meeting and talking about what would be fun people in that world. And then once we added in the idea of and it's also a world where they're all where archaeologists are celebrities, and we were like,
Yes.
okay, now we have our kind of two like tent poles we're building this around.
How many calls have you gotten from Andy where he gives you an idea and you're like, "That's nothing, that shit, go."
Zero.
Speak freely.
No, it's always a treat. Sometimes we get also so in the weeds, like, does the story make sense? Like, well, if this person is betraying them, why wouldn't they have done it earlier and all this? And then it's very refreshing to sometimes then go and talk to Andy, and it's like, oh yeah, and also there's comedy. That's why you're doing this, to be funny, and like just get into like the pure comedy of it all.
What is your favorite? So this is just premiered.
Yes.
And what is the thing that you're most excited for people to see in subsequent episodes? Because is there something you can tease for everyone that's only seen the first one at this point?
Well, the third episode,
Like that Rick Digman. What will we get into next?
the third episode is has a color that's never before been seen in the world.
Whoa!
So that's the thing we're really trying to get people to tune in to see, is a brand new color that no one in the world's ever seen before.
I like that tease. I'm immediately like, oh my god, is that a thing? Like,
Oh, when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Everyone's gonna have to go buy new televisions and/or iPads.
I immediately feel like I need to read more books because you just said that, and I'm like, is that possible? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm a movie critic or those stuff.
I didn't think it was possible. We challenged our animators, and they were like, yes, we got it. We got a new color you've never seen.
Incredible. In this world, do you feel like it was a challenge to get folks like Comedy Central on board to make this? Like, because it's sort of like, I don't know, guys, it's an archaeologist? Like, did anyone express doubts, or were they just like, it's you and Andy, it's magic, sold?
I mean, we had a pretty impressive deck. You had to get to inside.
Deck is only one letter off from what we have talked about in two other interviews today.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it is Dick, so go ahead.
Got it. Like, yeah, if I had a different vocal fry, I would be like, we had a pretty impressive deck. And so they gave us a shout. That's all you need.
It's cool.
Their deck was just
shout out to the deck. So you guys had it. It was a fully realized thing.
It was a fully realized thing. We had character designs. We had episode ideas all written out. I feel like this is...
Yeah, we had written the first episode just on our own already. So
nice.
I think if people were interested, I think then they were down for what we wanted to do. I think the people that weren't didn't say sold.
Andy, what's your favorite part about Rick as a character? I mean, because he's your idea is a piece of shit already.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, it sort of started out the voice of what I used to do as a Nick Cage impression on SNL. And then...
It had notes of that. I put that in my little iPad.
Which was something that I just loved doing. And we decided it would be like a fun area to start with, character-wise. I feel like, with anything comedic, you want to have an angle character-wise that sort of is a good jumping off point, and we certainly have that here. But like, as we started writing, we added this element for Rip of he's into like old timey stuff in general, which is connected to archaeology, but like he would use a lot of old timey terminology and expect everyone to know it. That was kind of the first move that we thought of that felt like really like sort of cornerstone of the character in the show.
Yeah, you just build off of the one thing that feels very true.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think is the secret to the magic of your partnership?
Oh. Well, there's a physical connection, obviously.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's primarily physical. It's just kind of, magnetism. I think we've known each other a long time. We've worked on a bunch of different things. I think it's always just been we kind of giggle at the same stuff.
We just giggle at the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's that simple, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, same reference points, same mission statement. Like jokes and making people laugh above all else. And like Neil worked on Comedy Bang Bang, and after that wrote on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and we did award shows together. And it's just like you work in comedy, you're already lucky to work in comedy, and then you meet people where you're like, oh, everything they say makes me laugh. Even the stuff we're not going to do, I still like the intention behind. And we had that pretty much immediately.
More award shows for you? Like you've done Globes as a co-host. You've done Emmys, right?
Yep, I did Emmys. I did Independent Spirit Awards, and I did MTV Movie Awards.
Jesus Christ, that's like that's one more than I even had written down.
Yeah.
Let's get you into more of these things.
I mean, one time I passed on the ESPYs. Am I allowed to say
Sorry, ESPYs.
It sounds like something Peyton Manning would do there.
Dude, really good.
You pass on the us?
Yeah.
Do you have one of those, speaking of people calling you and being amazing, do you have one of those awesome famous people phones? Do you have people stored in your phone that are like under their real names? Like Chris Rock comes up, does it say like Chris Rock?
Do you mind if I check?
I'd love it if you check. That'd be my favorite thing all day long. Don't tell Peter Dinklage. Don't tell the Dinklage.
C-Rock.
C-Rock.
And you know how I know I'm really happy about my life? It's right under Ad Rock.
Wow.
Woo!
That's awesome.
Living a good life there, Andy.
Although I haven't talked to either of them in like 20 years.
Yeah.
But they're in the phone.
It's fine. They're in the phone. We all have those, except mine is like, a dry cleaner that I stopped going to because I moved.
Well, I've got that too.
Same. Has anybody ever talked to you guys about like any kind of next thing for Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Not really. I mean, it's tough because Andre passed.
Right.
So I'm not sure what it would even be unless it was like a spin-off of another character.
Spin-off or like
I would
many years later.
I feel like that's something that Dan Gore and Mike Schur would get asked before me. But yeah, I know it's wild. That show is still really watched a lot.
And now when I find myself watching familiar shows just for that nervous system comfort,
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is totally the one.
Oh man.
It's so rich. And that's like,
I'm always trying to pitch the spin-off. I played like 3 different one-line roles on the show, so I'm trying to pitch the spin-off that it's all 3 of my guys.
What were your guys doing? Can you run us through your
please?
characters?
Thank you so much.
Ian Britches was like the night shift CSI guy. There was just the other 2 I don't know were named, but their last names were all Britches. One was like a creepy guy who was trying to buy hamsters and then was spying on Jake and Amy while they're
Oh yeah, in the alleyway.
having a mustache, who they're like trying to conceive. And then the last was one of the nanny interviewees.
Oh right.
So you're trying to find a nanny.
Awesome.
So yeah, so those are the 3. Yeah,
I don't think I realized all 3 were named last name Britches.
only in the credits. No one says the last name ever in any of the episodes.
Wow.
And there you
Kind of a big reveal.
That's just CBR.com.
go. Yeah,
And
that's
is the idea that they're all related?
Yeah, they're triplets, I think.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Yeah, and I think that's if you said Brooklyn and Nine spinoffs coming out, and then that's what revealed to be what it was, the fans would be so happy.
The Britches brothers.
I'll take that.
The brothers Britches in the back.
That is good.
Yeah, the brother Britches.
This is, and I'm witness to the magic right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, makes my nerd part happy.
And you're gonna clumps it, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, major clumps.
yeah.
All 3 parts. split screeny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
Boop, boop, boop.
But still, like, tried to, like, always take a hat off of somebody so it looks like we're kind of...
Do you have anyone in mind who you want to be your stand-ins before you do the face replacement on the other two Bridges brothers?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Like any celeb pop into mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know I'm allowed to pick a celeb as a
Please.
stand-in.
Definitely.
Yeah. You guys?
Oh, okay.
Amazing. Well, actually, sitting here, it is like looking into a mirror. So,
Yeah.
like, I think I'm a great choice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Defos.
You guys here, yeah, kind of. We'll just get some, like, lifts or you can squat or whatever to get my height. Exactly. Yeah.
Great.
Love a little thigh
We're squatting,
workout
I think.
on the set.
Oh,
Totally
man.
fine.
I like a power squat for like the whole day of shooting.
And the other thing that makes my nerd heart happy is when I look on your IMDb, it says Andy Samberg, Jason Momoa comedy project with 0 other things, right?
It's in the works.
And so I always wonder about IMDb because
Yeah.
things end up there completely randomly.
That one we're trying very much to make real fast. My friends Rob Klein and John Solomon are writing it, and we had some wonderful hangs with Jason, and he's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
I met him at the SNL 50th. Actually, he picked me up and spun me around in a circle, and I'm all like, and then my friends were like, "You guys should be in a movie together." I was like, all right.
Hooray for
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's anything that you really haven't touched yet? Because it's like you've got music with Lonely Island. That movie was so funny. We just rewatched it the other night when we needed good vibes.
Okay.
Like you're in animation with
Yeah.
Digman, and like, is there something that's on your mind, like a book or anything that you could? We want to just suck the life out of you, like a succubus.
I feel like I have done everything I've wanted to do, pretty much. I mean, the fun thing, like a couple years ago, I got asked by Rick Remender to do a comic, and I did it with him, Holy Roller. And I was like, shit, that's something I always wanted to do, and he's like one of the best ever. So I kind of take it as it comes. Like I didn't expect to do a drama either, but then Kate Winslet called me and was like, would you ever be in a drama? You look like this guy.
You're in her famous person phone is like ASAM's.
Probably Sandbags. As she calls me.
Aww.
Sandbags.
Aww.
We're going out tonight. You're coming. That's my Winslet.
The first thing that Kate Winslet ever said to me is she goes, "Hi, what size are your feet?"
Uh-huh.
And I said, "They're quite large. I'm very tall." And she went, "I'm not as tall as you, and my feet are bigger than yours."
Yeah, she does like to talk about her foot size.
A lot. And I was like, instantly, I love you that much more, and I had no idea. What
And do you mind my asking if they were the same size or if yours in fact were bigger?
hers, in fact, were bigger than my feet.
Yes.
Yes, and I said to her, I go, "Hey, does everybody have to win an Oscar in England to buy shoes? I can't find any here." And she was like, "Yes, that is the case." She said, "You come over to my house, I'll give you some
Damn.
shoes." And I was like, "Call me girl."
By the way, she meant it.
I should have taken her up on it. Like, why done that? Are we ready to reveal our drawings?
Yeah.
I feel like we've flown through this. Okay.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
This is
Stand big.
it's a movie poster.
Oh my God, for Gremlins 2.
Yeah, and I forget. I'm pretty sure the first one, the rating got changed because it was so violent. So this one I put G with a question.
I like that one because Leonard Maltin gets killed in it. And I didn't realize until I was much older, like how formative the sexy gremlin was
Oh, yeah.
in my psyche.
Yeah, sexy gremlin and Bugs Bunny dressed as a woman.
Bob, it doesn't matter who you are or who you are as an adult, it always lodges in there somehow.
Yes.
That's visual.
Also, do batch one of my favorite comedy sketches ever, which is Key and Peele. The Gremlins 2 writers group. So I always have to mention.
So good.
But yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Shout out. Have you ever seen the Key and Peele where he's in the halo and he's at the bar and every movement is a scream? Brilliant. Love it. Okay.
Good stuff.
Please.
Self-portrait.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's amazing. Wow.
And now this is how you see yourself or how you feel on the inside, or this is what you actually think you look like? All three?
Oh,
Great. And that is the correct answer.
Brother Scritches.
Yeah, the tentacles are maybe not to scale, but otherwise, yeah.
Well, you had a limited amount of space on your.
Exactly.
And then Rip really inspired me and
Nice.
he is friends with snakes.
He loves snakes.
He loves them, unlike anyone who might be kind of like him in the neighborhood.
Correct. It's the one way you know that he's for sure not Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He still loves snakes.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I also, can I just point out, I did give the app.
Yeah.
It's important.
That's
because-
young Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rip is he's one of those cartoon characters similar to Lady Bugs Bunny, where you're like, yeah, jacked it.
Yeah, that's the other reason we created the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Which was?
Get some sort of drawings to make us horny.
Yeah.
Comedy Central, everybody.
Yeah.